everyone, Scotty Colley, West Ham Fan TV, back again with your big match preview, back for the season by Ladbrokes. New customers sign up using promo code West Ham Fan and receive £20 worth of free bets with your first £5 bet. Terms, conditions, details all over at ladbrokes.com. On to the football. Friday night, kick-off, London Stadium, under the lights, West Ham versus Brighton. To be honest, this should be a comfortable game. Brighton are not that good on the road this season. You know, they're yet to pick up a victory. Let's hope this ain't their first one of the season coming up on Friday. I do think we're in a good bit of form at the minute. You know, the confidence of the boys has got to be up. We've kept 4 clean sheets in our last 6. We've tightened up massively at the back, apart from the Spurs game, you know, where we let him free. We've only, you know, the clean sheets we've had, letting 1 against Burnley. To be honest, I think if we had 11 men, we would have run out comfortable winners that game and probably got another clean sheet. You know, the Burnley game ruined by a moment of madness by Carroll and the dodgy referee. Hopefully we don't have that ref again this season. Fingers crossed. You know, he was absolutely awful. Burnley fans are going to scream because they should have had a penalty, but just shows how awful the referee was. In my mind, you know, Ben Mee should have got booked in the first half and in the second half and you know, and left the field as well. But hey-ho, we move on. Said the good thing for me is when we were down to 10 men, we did knock the ball about a bit better. The link-up play between Antonio Hernandez and Lanzini was superb. You know, the 2 chances they created from that link-up play, you know, it's good to see. Last time the 2 sides met, West Ham run out 6-0 winners. Would love a repeat of that. I don't think it's going to be that comfortable on Friday. I think, you know, Brighton have got a bit more about them this season. We've only lost, we've won 4 of our last 6 against them as well. So that's, again, a good confidence boost going into this one. Injury-wise and suspensions, Brighton is still without joint top goal scorer, Tomer Hamid. He serves his last match suspension of a 3-match ban. They're also without Sidwell, former West Ham striker Sam Baldock, and they've got doubts over centre-back Sean Duffy. West Ham, obviously, we're going to be without Andy Carroll. Serves his, I think it's a 1-match ban he's got for 2 bookings, so he serves his suspension, which in a plus side he's going to be available for the Tottenham game, and he's had a long rest. So, you know, it could bode well, sort of like, you know, a blessing in disguise, if you get what I mean. Obviously, Ginger Collins, I think this game would be coming too early for him. I have heard that Hernandez had an MRI scan on his hamstring after training yesterday, which was Tuesday. I only know he went down to the hospital and had an MRI. I don't know the results. I don't know how bad it is. Apparently, he felt it after training and they rushed him down to get him checked out. So fingers crossed, it's nothing serious, just a precaution he's playing, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. I expect Brighton to line up 4-4-1-1 with Glenn Murray leading their attack. Player I've picked out, keep an eye on, is Knockaert. In the Championship, he was probably their best player. He probably hasn't hit that heights that season, you know, adjusting to the Premier League style, but still he's a very, very tricky wide man. You know, probably one to keep an eye on. He was quite exciting to watch in the Championship last season. I haven't watched him much this season, but, you know, he's one to keep an eye on for this one. With us, I think it all depends, as I said, on the injury. If Hernandez is out injured, how we line up. The downside of Carroll being suspended, if we lose Hernandez to injury, we've only got 1 fit striker, and that's Diafra Sakho. Martinez bending a hat-trick for the under-23s, so he is knocking on that door now of the first team. I think he's got 23 goals in 26 games. I don't think we can afford to keep overlooking him. You know, maybe, yeah, he might not be cut out for the Premier League, but we're never going to know unless you put him on that pitch and give him a chance. And to be honest, if Hernandez is injured, Andy Carroll being suspended, you've got to put him on that bench to give him a chance. You know, it may, you know, what happens if Sakho gets injured during the game? We've got no strikers. Get him on that bench, give him a chance. What's the worst that's going to happen, eh? That's how we've got to look at it. So, as I said, if there is an injury to Hernandez, I can see us lining up a 4-5-1 formation. Hart in goal, Zabaleta right, Reed, Font centre-backs, Creswell on the left. I know Masuaku's banging on the door, but I've said it before, I prefer Creswell as an overall left-back. In the midfield, Obiang and probably Cech as the holding 2. Antonio playing wide right, Arnie playing wide left, and Lanzini playing off a Sakho up front. If Hernandez is fit, please be fit, please be fit, Joe Hart in goal, same back 4. Probably Obiang in the holding midfield row, and then an attacking sort of diamond formation with Antonio right, Arnie on the left, and Lanzini behind the front two of Sacco and Hernandez. Sort of how we lined up against Burnley. You know, with obviously just Sacco replacing Carroll. Maybe Obiang may step into that holding midfield role. Obviously, that's more of his natural position. But Cech did all right in there. You know, he didn't have a bag. Probably against Burnley was one of the better games he's had this season. So, you know, Bilic might keep faith in him. He said he might put Obiang in there. But I think it all depends on how many strikers we've got fit come Friday. As I said, you know, it's going to be... I am confident in this one. I feel we've got a good performance coming at home, and I think this is going to be it. So I'm going to go for a very, very confident 3-1 win to West Ham. If you fancy a cheeky little bet on that, Ladbrokes give you 16-1 for that result. But as I said, I'm very confident going into this one. Don't forget to check out all our other videos. We'll be around after the game for fan cams. Come and see us. We're down by the club store. You know, just voice your opinion on the game, on Bilic, on the things that are going on. You know, just come and see us, give us your points of view. As I said, we've got loads of other videos going up. Obviously, I'll be back with a preview for the Carabao Cup game against Tottenham in the week. One thing left to say, come on you irons.